Hello, everyone, and welcome to 100 Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host this morning, Logan Landers, and today I'm going to be doing a special NFL draft prospect look at Amaré Barno, the defensive end from Virginia Tech, the Hokies in the ACC. So be sure if you enjoy this video or this podcast episode to like, comment, share, subscribe, and leave a review. We go live twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays on Facebook and YouTube at 100 Football. We have an outstanding podcast with close to 700 episodes available right now on any major podcast streaming platform such as Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Overcast, iTunes, iHeartRadio. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, we are available. We have clips of all of our shows on Instagram at 100 Football, and we have a ton of amazing content. Draft specials, recruiting specials, amazing legend interviews, look at historic teams and players, players of the week, and really just anything and everything football related we cover here on the show. With close to 20 videos per week, there's got to be something for you each and every week to sink your teeth into and learn some of the best from our amazing team here at 100 Football. So let's get into this. Amaré Barno, the defensive end, right, from Virginia Tech. What a story this young man has. Started off at Butler Community College, and he was a tremendous player. Initially was a linebacker. He had 4.5 sacks and 71 total tackles throughout his tenure there. So in 12 games. So a very solid number there. Transferred over to Virginia Tech. They converted him to a defensive end in the 2020 season, or in early in the 2020 season. So he's still pretty much learning this position. But at 6'6", 245, he's got some great athleticism, great speed, and he is lightning quick. He's good at maintaining separation. He can tackle outside of his frame. He's got long arms. He's got good range. And he is got good as a run defender as well. He can find the holes. He can get to the running back, just slash his way through some guys, and he can really go and tackle guys at will, honestly. Now, that being said, he's still learning the position pretty much. It's still pretty new to him. But overall, at his tenure for Virginia Tech in 2 seasons, he's done very well for himself. 43 total tackles in 2020, 28 solo, 15 assisted. He had 2 passes defended as well, with 6.5 sacks and also 2 forced fumbles. This past season in 2021, he had 35 tackles, 20 of those being solo. He had, again, 15 assists. 1 pass defended, 3.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. So that just lets you know that he's able to do really anything you ask him to. If you want him to go jump up a little bit, that 6'6" frame is going to help him knock some passes down. Like I said, his size, right? He's 235, 245, just depends. And he's able to really get to the quarterback. He's a hybrid, right? So he's a linebacker, defensive end. So they're still trying to get all of that figured out with him. But man, he is clean. He's explosive. And he does not waste any time when it comes to getting to the quarterback or getting to the rusher or getting to the runner. And he's flexible. He's got good length, and he's really just able. He's not going to be the strongest guy whenever he's drafted, but just his elusiveness and effort, he's really going to help out a team in the NFL wherever he gets drafted. He can do a little bit of everything, right? He's still learning, so he's not doing at the highest level yet per se. But there is a lot of hype around this young man. This is kind of a more raw prospect that we talked about here this week. And what I mean by that is, like I said, he's only been playing this position for a little bit over about a year now, maybe a year and a half. So he's still learning how to play defensive end. And so whatever team drafts him in the upcoming draft in April out there in Vegas, they're going to get someone who's still learning the position pretty much, but it's someone who has shown flashes of brilliance, someone who still needs to learn the position. So I think that this is a solid pick for whoever will pick him up. And I think that Amaré Barno, as long as he applies what he's learned at Virginia Tech and at Butler Community College into the NFL, will have a solid career for whoever drafts him. I think probably in a later round. I don't see him as a first-round talent. But we'll see where he ends up ultimately. But as a guy who's versatile, like I said, he can do a lot of good work. He is a solid prospect. He's still learning position. He's got good length. He's got good size. He's pretty flexible. He's not the strongest, but he's explosive, and he can really get to the ball. I think it's worth taking a shot on this young man. So we'll see where he can end up in the 2022 NFL draft here in just a few weeks in April, I believe. So we're in February, so about 2 months out from the draft. So we'll see where Mr. Barno is headed to in the very near future. So if you've enjoyed this video or this episode here today of the podcast, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We go live twice a week on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support over there. Plus, we have an outstanding podcast with we're getting close to 700 episodes over there. Amazing content, right? Up to 2 to 3 episodes per day over there. And we thanks all the love and support with all the downloads over there as well, available on any major podcast streaming platform. Just type in 100 Football and you'll see our logo right there on the 50-yard line. This has been my NFL Draft Prospect Special for Amaré Barno, the defensive end from Virginia Tech. I like this young man. He's still got some kinks to work out, right? But I think overall he's going to pan out pretty well in the NFL. So we will see and we will cover his career here at 100 Football. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Like I said, we go live twice a week, so there's got to be some football content that you're looking for, and we are here to provide it each and every single week. I've been your host this morning, Logan Landers. Guys, have a tremendous day, and we will talk to you again on another live video. We'll see you soon.